Pokemon. We all get it. You catch Pokemon with Pokeballs and you use them for battle. But what if we took Pokemon and added elements from Ark and Minecraft to create a new game? That game is... Speedrunning through the character customization menu and opening cutscene is officially time for the real game to begin. I spawned in, met up with my group of friends, and found my first fast travel location. Found my first pal, and immediately brawled it. And then knocked it out. I then proceeded to help Hatsune Miku also knock out the same pal. I punched a rock for stone, ran around a forest looking for wood. Ooh, found some. I then crafted a workbench which would allow me to create tools, which I don't have the resources for. Wood. With my freshly acquired wood, I was finally able to craft a stone pickaxe. With said pickaxe, I was now able to collect more resources from objects like stones and rocks, like this blue one which drops paldium ore, which is used for palsphere crafting, which is used to catch pals. With my first palsphere crafted, it was now time to find my first party member. So out into the open world I went, and not too far from the base, I would find my very first pal, and it would be called Katva. I threw my sphere, and it immediately failed. So I ran off to help my friends fight a high-level pal called Nightwing, and while it was over-leveled, it posed no challenge to us whatsoever. After collecting my dead body, I noticed that there was a chest nearby where I died, and inside of the chest there was 71 coins, 2 bread, and 1 low-grade medical supply. Back at base, I crafted more palspheres. Caught myself a daydream, then proceeded to catch a Lambell and send the other one into space. I collected my first Liftmonk effigy, which I'll explain what they do later. Crafted more spheres, stone, wood. I then used my technology points to unlock more craftable items that I will be able to use later, but in the meantime, I won't need them. More spheres. I also crafted armor. With more protection, it was now time to leave the base and explore more of the vast open world. I found another fast travel point and then was immediately attacked by a group of Depresso, which did put up a fight but were no trouble at all.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Caught a Hookrates, caught a Tombat, and collected another Liftmonk effigy. I ran around for a bit and then found this funny monkey. Yoink, travel fast. I then witnessed a turf war between 2 high-level Mammorests and decided to just let them do their thing. Immediately after that, I witnessed another turf war between this deer thing and 2 penguins, and it was not pretty. This fast travel point was actually next to a dungeon which I was underleveled for, which was also next to the Syndicate Tower where I was still underleveled. It was further north where I would find my first Syndicate raid camp, where each member would be carrying a gun and attack anything they set their eyes on. So like any reasonable person, I would send out my Tombat and get to work. And just like that, the camp was cleared. I then slowly approached another teleportation statue, found another effigy, and then I ran across this bridge I found. Back at the base, we can use our effigies at this statue to level up our catch rate for pals, making it easier to catch those high leveled ones. By this point, it was now time to gear up to take on the dungeon and tower, which would require us to farm up some more materials and level up. With that, it was now time to take on the dungeon. The boss for the dungeon was a level 11 Tenzi, which was not very strong since me and my group were prepared for the fight, which just ended up making it very anticlimactic. The battle ended up with us just catching it so that we could end up using it for labor back at the base. With the dungeon completed, it was now time to take on the Rain Syndicate Tower. That's right, this game has an equivalent to gym leaders, and this would not be as easy as the dungeon. Also, for the sake of the video, I'm going to speed up the fight since it would be too long to keep the whole thing in. Back to the battle. There was a gap in levels between me and Officer Zoe, and because of this, I would end up having to use all of my pals since they often got knocked out in 1 or 2 hits. So because of this, both Zoe and Grisbolt would do a lot of damage, almost causing me and my group to get knocked out multiple times. But after a long struggle, we eventually took down Zoe and Grisbolt. And that has so far been my Palworld adventure. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and who knows, maybe we'll end up coming back to this to see what happens in the future.